Hey, I'm Edie,
I'm Judy,
and
and
together
together
we're
we're
the
the
Rainbow
Rainbow
Grannies.
Grannies. Hey,
Hey!
good morning, everybody. Come get your coffee. Join us for coffee and conversation this morning. It's Sunday morning, 9 o'clock ish, gay time and Eastern time. We're in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. We're part of the LGBTQ plus community.
Yep.
We're here doing TikTok live and YouTube live together, and it gets recorded on YouTube. So you can share it with your friends.
So I'm going to tell this.
Mm-hmm.
We had an excitement last night. We thought our next grandchild was coming. It didn't
Yeah,
come,
not
but
yet.
boy, it's enough to keep you on toes.
Yes, it is.
It's like bingo's coming.
Yeah. So yeah, it was. I'm still tired. I'm still groggy,
Yeah.
and I'm not even the one giving birth.
Mm.
So yeah, everybody gets affected. Yeah, it's funny how just a tiny little baby can have such a big effect on so many people.
Uh, it's amazing. Good morning,
Yeah.
everybody. Morning over here on TikTok. Hey. So we're just giving it a little time, our TikTok and our YouTube to come up and people start coming into both rooms and all that. Hey,
That's
tap, tap,
great.
tap on your screen.
Yeah, tap on your screen, push the algorithm out. You come in here on YouTube, push on the thumbs up, and I'm gonna put my TikTok on
So
too.
we had a couple people yesterday here that were looking forward to us today. So we're looking forward to them coming in today so we can discuss whatever it was we were finishing up yesterday. Hey, Chris Cooley, how you doing, you handsome devil,
I'll
you?
push it back a little bit. Yeah. So Chris, anything exciting happened yesterday after we knocked off for the morning? We we were watching the Olympics yesterday. We watched some figure skating
Yeah,
and
I woke up this morning watching it real early too. They was, doing how they got the boards,
oh yeah,
snowboards. Well,
yeah,
they're not just ordinary snowboards that they use for the Olympics. They use these special ones. Uh-oh. Oh, night
yeah.
night.
That's what happens when you're up all night waiting for a baby to be born that's not born yet.
Good morning. I hope the two of you, let's see, Morgan, let me switch it so I can get, hope the two of you are well. I can't, let's see, I haven't caught you guys in a while.
Well, I'm glad you're here.
Hey, hey, crazy
Yeah.
cat, how you doing? Good morning from Florida.
Yeah. So the other thing I really what was new for me on the
Hey,
Olympics.
Russell, I'm sorry, I don't mean to miss you neither. Thank you very much. Good
Good
morning.
morning, Auntie. So what's new for me? What's new in the Olympics is the freestyle skiing, where they do all the fancy tricks like the skateboarders do. I didn't know that was happening. Anybody know how long that's been
Mm,
happening? And I just found out.
well, we're old, so it's been going on long enough that they've perfected it to,
Right,
to make it a sport,
an Olympic sport.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I heard they're gonna start doing some new stuff too. I think it was where you ride that in the summer, where you're riding that board and like sail.
Oh yeah, oh yeah,
I forget what it's called. I think they're gonna do
yeah.
that. Cookie Prince, Grannies, you ready for the
Bunny
bunny
bowl.
bowl? I
Yeah.
never seen the bunny bowl. I seen the puppy bowl, but I never seen the bunny bowl. But I'll
Yeah.
watch, if it happens to come on. I'm gonna tell you the God's honest truth.
6:30 at
I
night.
can bet you, I honestly, I can bet you Judy's paycheck because I'm not working. So I can bet you Judy's paycheck that I will not see that game tonight. There's no way I'm gonna be able to stay awake that late.
Well, the game starts at 6:30.
No.
No.
Oh, maybe it does. Yeah, because
Okay.
maybe
Eastern
because
time. What time did the game start?
it don't matter. I mean, I could see a few minutes of it. It would be nice if I could hang in there to see. Okay, the
Yeah.
Bad Bunny.
Yeah.
Okay,
Now
I
you
get
got
it
it. You
now. I
got it
get it
now.
now.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, because I was talking about him yesterday. We all know Bad Bunny is one fine Puerto Rican man.
Mhm.
Good Lord.
Mhm.
I mean to tell you. I mean, he make me wish I had a few more daughters so they could hook up with him
Uh-huh.
and they come home and tell mom how wonderful he was.
That's right.
Ah, shoot.
Mhm.
Good morning, Granny from Massachusetts. Hey, Maddie May. How you
So
doing?
you're for the Patriots if you're in Massachusetts, or you into football at all? I know.
I don't even know if you can live in
Massachusetts
Massachusetts
and
and not
not
be
pay for
into
the
football. You know, yeah.
Mm.
So it seems like that. That would just be the thing to be going on and everything.
Yeah, they go Pats. And I went in the Boston airport, and they have the flag up of all the gazillion championships all their teams win. I mean, Boston's got like every single game.
I'll tell you, Pittsburgh's looking so forward to being in all those championships. We had to build a new airport to put off.
So we can put all the flags and fit
That's
them all
right.
in there,
That's
all the
right.
banners.
Green Bay, or what's that?
What GB? Is that
GB.
Green Bay?
No, they're not
Uh-huh.
playing Green Bay.
No.
They're playing the Seahawks.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Let's see.
And I want to root for the Seahawks because I like their uniform. It's a pretty blue.
What's this say? Press down on the host screen, share the live. Thank you very much for the algorithm. Thank you, Alex, for helping to show them how.
Hey, and I like the name Seahawks too. But I'll probably root for the Pats because my family lives in Boston and I know they're big Pats fans. And they'll root for the Steelers whenever the Steelers aren't playing New England.
Yeah.
So I think I'll have to do the same.
Hey, Miriam. Hey, Dom. How you doing? So, Dom, is your name really like Dom, like as in Dominic, or is it Dominatrix? What is your name?
Mm-hmm.
Is it Dom? What? Tell me. Because you know I'm a bad girl. I'm such
Dominic.
Oh, okay.
Don't be disappointed though.
Well, I thought maybe,
Get out. Is that true? No, the Patriots are this political party and the Seahawks are that political party.
Oh,
are they really?
I'm not even going to play that. No, I got enough worrying about Bad Bunny. Let's see. I was named. Oh, wait. I'm going to sing it. You ready?
Okay, go for it.
Dominic. It sings a little song, and we're asking for the Lord. He just talks about the Lord. He just talks about the Lord. Okay, that's it.
There you go. It is open to an invitation to the choir.
Yeah. If you'd like me to come and sing in the choir or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's see. Seattle all the way. Correct now. Okay, sounds good. Yeah. Sounds good. Thank you everybody for joining us. Anybody that doesn't know who we are, guess what? I'm Edie.
I'm Judy, and together we're the Rainbow Grannies. We've been doing this for about 5 years now. We come on the weekend.
Have coffee with the Rainbow Grannies.
Right, and just have chit chat. We're part of the queer community. If you haven't guessed already,
we are part of the LGBT plus community. So anything you want to talk about who you are, who you want to be, who you were, it's okay. We this is a good, safe place to talk about it. We're lucky enough to have moderators that help keep the peace.
How long have you dated?
Well, we used to date. But then I talked her into marrying me. I just swept her off her feet. Swept her off, and then I ran her down to the courthouse, and I hurried up and made her sign the paper so that she could get the marriage license. And then I booked this wedding here, and I spent money on it. So you know how Judy is, man. She wasn't going to let that money go to waste. So she showed up. And so we've been together 12 years, but we've been married 4.
Right. And we would have been married longer, but COVID hit, and that was the year we were going to get married. And I'm just mentioning this. So we didn't get married the second year that we've been together. We didn't get married on the second date either. We didn't move in the second date. We're older and we've been through a few. So we waited a few years.
So anyway, I see where Wesley says, I love Seattle, Washington. Probably will root for the Pats. Well, you know what? It's okay with that stuff. But Seattle, Judy and I have been to Seattle for a couple of her conferences for work. And we were lucky enough. It wasn't the last time before. We went to a drag king shows in Seattle. Mm-hmm. And a drag king show is like a drag queen show, but they're women that are dressed like men. And boy, was that fun. When you see a young lady that's all butched out and, looking all hot in her leather and her tight pants and stuff, and she's dancing and, it makes you go out there and get some dollar bills. So, you got some dollars.
And what was really cool, they had a few shows that night. So they started at 8:00, which was
at least 8
early enough for us. And then they had another show at 10 and and that was nice because Normally these drag king shows will be late
Thanks
at
for the
night.
gifts.
We miss them now.
Thanks for the
that
gifts.
was fun.
Good morning, Grannies. How is the baby? Oh, Lord, Deborah, that is the
Oh, you're
prettiest
getting her
baby.
started. You're getting her
You know,
started.
that's the
You
prettiest
opened it up.
baby. Should nobody, I'm telling you, if all babies look like that, then there'd probably be everybody'd have one today. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, me and my wife have been together for 25 years and married for 13 years, still going strong. Maddie,
Right. Congratulations,
congratulations.
Maddie. This is really good to hear. Really good to
Yeah.
know about. And I love your sweater. That must be your hoodie, huh?
Oh,
It's all
well,
rainbowy.
yeah, well, you know. Let's see,
Oh,
you two
Jenny
are.
said I've never heard of a king show. Really? Drag king
Ooh,
show.
Jenny,
Go
look
check 'em
yourself up a
out.
drag king
Mm-hmm.
show. Talk about a good time. You know, I mean, it's really fun because I don't really care for drag queen shows that much. I don't really, don't do that much for me. But the drag king shows, I think that's a lot of fun. And it might be fun because I like a butch woman, one that's, dressed and with that sense of pride and, looking good and confident and all that. But then again, I like a real feminine woman too. Well,
Mhm.
heck, that really narrows
You
it
just
down,
like
huh?
women, don't you?
That narrows it down. Hey, Rachel, how you doing? Thank you very much for joining us too. Yeah, thanks everybody for sharing and loving and everything. Hey, Carrie, good afternoon from England. Hey, pip, cheerio.
So England in the house. Very cool. So who else is here? Where are y'all in here from? And also, if you've got questions for us, we're all open to that. I know that we don't often see a couple older lesbians like us and a couple out and
Oh,
about because
Carrie's
we're
in
not
UK
at the
too.
clubs at night anymore.
No, no. You know what? I don't even know. I'd probably go if they paid me. Depending on how much.
And find a
Too.
nice little corner to fall asleep in.
I would find a nice little corner over there. Well, then
So
part of that is I don't drink anymore neither, so that takes the
Mhm.
fun out of it. When I
Yeah,
can't get drunk and like try to, you know.
Yeah, Pennsylvania's in the house. Memphis is in the house. Here, I almost performed "Don't Trust Me" by. I don't quite understand what you're saying.
So I guess they were trying to be a drag king.
Yeah.
But
Binghamton, New York in the house. Atlanta.
Yeah, so I mean, I love them drag king shows. It's a lot of fun. It's hardly, I don't think they actually have as many as they should. I mean,
yeah, and it costs money to do a drag king show, and typically women don't have as much money in their pocket.
you have to stuff it with something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If anyone comes over to the Boston area, must go to Provincetown. Great drag shows.
Well, you know what, Maddie? I tried to go last time we was there, and Judy didn't want to, and I don't know why you wouldn't want to go. No, I tried to book us a plane or no, the little shuttle or whatever you call it, ferry.
Southeast North Carolina's in the house. Oh, I'll
You
go to
two are
Provincetown
adorable.
with you sometime.
Let's see, Love Pete Town
Women's Week in October.
That'd be nice. I have a birthday. It's probably booked up already.
I wish I had drag shows. I live in Sleepy Village. Well, apparently you should make a trip to Provincetown to see the drag show.
So where is Sleepy Village, Carrie? Did you say you were in Massachusetts? Hey, Karen, how you doing? Been a long time since we seen you too. And Jenny, let's see.
Do you have?
Go ahead.
Do you two have children? And yes, we do.
Yeah.
Between us, we've got 3 kids, and how many grandkids now?
Almost like
2, 3, 4. 4 right now, and 2 more coming.
Yeah. It's hard to keep track because they started out with none, and then all of a sudden it just got crazy for a minute.
Kaboom.
Yeah. Grandma, your rainbow coach visor is fire.
And then we also have a whole lot of grandkids here on TikTok and YouTube. That's how we became the Rainbow Grannies.
We've been together 12 years. We've been married 4. Let's see. We have 7 kids and 2 grandkids. I'm telling you, once them grandkids start, man, it's just a boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
I was really surprised because our kids are older. And so we just figured it was what it was. And then all of a sudden, bam, there they started and everything. Now, I'm going to talk about more about. And if anything you'd like to know about being gay and lesbians and in the queer community and stuff, feel free to ask. If this is your
Canada
opportunity,
grandkid.
is this your opportunity to try to come out or say anything you'd like to say? This is a good chance to do it, because a lot of people pick this opportunity because they're kind of hiding behind their computer. They can say it. They don't have their friends or whatever sitting there judging them, but we're here for you.
Maggie wants us to adopt them as the grandkid. You got it.
Yeah, come on over, help shovel the driveway. That's whoever shovels the driveway. I'm gonna cook. I'm cooking a turkey breast and some mashed potatoes and I think I'm making green beans and corn too for dinner.
Wow.
I was thinking about making a nice dinner, and you could kind of deliver it to like our kids. That if you're on the list for our kids, you get some delivered too. We could get it delivered, and then that way
that would be good.
we get to visit the grandbabies.
Yeah. Hey, Kelly. So there's some more things folks were saying, and I missed
Kelly,
it.
how you doing?
Jack said I would love to come out but can't. Jack has one kid waiting on grandbabies. So
well, Jack. Jack was saying
can't come out.
Well, we totally understand it, Jack. It's not easy. A lot of people will have to struggle. We both struggled with it. Judy was braver than I, and she came out like at the age of 19. I didn't come out till after I was past 40 or so. And then I just kind of started, I didn't really come out. I just started living my life as a lesbian, Next thing you know, I had a girlfriend.
Even Carrie here is saying my partner is F to M trans. I recently came out as pansexual at 49.
Right. We totally understand that.
So, yeah, and let's see. Kelly's saying, I'm great. I have been enjoying the pictures of the grandbaby.
Ah, Kelly. Are you Kelly from the Ohio Valley, Kelly?
Thank you for the gift. It says, were you ever in the closet?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I was in the closet, no doubt. Yes. I was actually married to a man for 20 years.
I got to give you kisses.
Yeah, thank you for the gifts. So, let's see. I'm great. I have, nope, you're from Michigan. Okay, well, it's good to see you anyway, Kelly. So I'm glad you've been enjoying the pictures of the baby. Is he about the cutest?
Carrie said, never been so happy. So Carrie's out at 49, I think you said, a pansexual and got a partner.
And it is amazing. It sounds like one of them things you do to the propaganda, but once you're out there and you let it go and everything, honestly, the happiness that's involved in that is just not to be duplicated. To be able to let yourself free and be exactly who you are just feels really, really good.
Yeah. Thank you for the gift. And Survive Anything says good morning.
No, Karen, I never see them anymore. That's how it is with the internet. People come and go.
Yeah, my fiance and I are getting married in June. This is Tisha. We have been together for 4 years, concerned about kids.
So Chris said, no, I'm not in Ohio. I'm originally from Ohio. I'm from a little town called Bel Air, Ohio, right across from Wheeling, West Virginia. And I live in Pittsburgh now.
Yeah, and Carrie's saying discrimination shouldn't be a thing in 2026, honestly.
Right. Good morning, Surviving Anything. Good to see you. Let's see.
You're the most wholesome couple on TikTok.
Wholesome. You know what? I thought about that yesterday. I made that video, where I was cranking the...
Yeah.
And then I looked at it and I thought, where's the oomph in this video? I'm up in here showing people how to peel a pineapple because my sister didn't have one of them pineapple cutters, and I wanted her to see how easy it was to use.
Yeah.
So Bleeding Heart, scared to tell your mom. How old are you, Bleeding Heart?
Look, we're waiting for an immediate answer.
So Karen, yes, I've known them for a long time too, but I don't hear from them. I don't see any of their posts or anything. So you're 24. Well, are you living with them, Bleeding Heart, or are you living on your own? Because it is hard.
when you're a young, a certain age, one thing that's hard is if you're still financially dependent on your parents. That's
Right.
very difficult because some parents will hold that over your head, and they don't mean to be mean, but it just becomes like a reflex.
Well,
But if you're financially
they want it to
independent,
go away.
yeah,
And they feel like if they tell you I'm not paying for your cell phone bill no more,
yeah,
then that'll make it go away. And they don't realize that that don't make it go away,
right.
you
No,
know.
I live by myself.
Well,
Okay,
then you
so
know what, girly girl, you're just gonna have to break it to them so that you can have the freedom that you want. And you know what, honestly, you think it's I mean, I don't know your parents, I don't know your mom and them, but a lot of times we think it's going to be a lot worse than it really is,
hmm
because most people love you. Most parents love
most
you.
parents love the kids and are going to back them up no matter what. And especially in this day and age, it's gotten easier because there's so much out gay people all around them that it becomes easier. But I mean, let me say this: it might not become easier for the parent to accept, but it becomes easier for the parents not to like turn their backs on you.
Right. You know, um,
And then it takes work. Here's
it's
the thing.
hard. It's
Yeah.
hard because, I mean, honest to God, I didn't, my mother knew, but I didn't actually come out until actually my mother had passed, because I was a coward too. And that's what I call myself, as a coward, you know. And so, Karen, I just want to ask you, have you seen him and talked to him lately? Go ahead.
Yeah, and then TJ totally says, "Why do you think some new parents are scared of their kids being gay?" And
I
if the
don't think it's the new parents; it's the older parents.
Mm,
New parents are more open and stuff. I think because the world is changing so much.
yeah, yeah. But anyway, when any parents are afraid of their kid being gay, mostly if their parents aren't gay or in any way in a part of the queer community, then they're probably scared mostly because they don't know what to do.
Right.
You know,
And a
they.
lot of people feel like it's a failure on their own part.
hmm
They must have done something wrong to make their kid gay or whatever. Hey, St. Louis, William, how you doing? I want to thank all of you for the gifts and your love.
Yeah. So, yeah, yeah, I don't know. We haven't come across questions like this for a long
I'm
time, I
sweating.
think, of coming out to parents and parents afraid their kids are gay because I think
Well,
I've just
see,
been so comfortable being in our lives now that we are
yeah,
that
but I mean, I do think that
it's
most parents that have troubles like that just feel like it's a failure on their own part, and they have to look at Aunt Gladys and tell her that their little girl or their little boy is whatever of the queer community, and so then they got to deal with Aunt Gladys feeling like, well, if you would have just thrown the ball with him, or if you would have just bought her some
yeah.
lipstick when she was 12, maybe you wouldn't have this problem. It's not about buying lipstick, and it's not about
Throwing the ball. It's
throwing the
about
ball.
accepting your kids for who they are. This the I was a tomboy, and everyone called me gay. I didn't even know what it meant. That was Grumpy said that.
Right. But
Yeah.
grumpy, do you know what it means now, honey?
Mhm.
Because
And
I think that I think they used that when we were young, they used
hmm
that excuse of, oh, she's a tomboy, she's a
hmm
tomboy. And I remember being referred to one as myself as a
hmm
tomboy. And
yeah.
I wasn't quite sure what that all meant and everything too, but I am sure now because I
Yeah.
was a masculine little girl.
Yeah.
I did like my little boy clothes and I did like climbing the trees and I didn't want to play with the doll,
Uh-huh.
and so
And then I was sent to charm school.
whoa,
Really?
they paid
Wow.
money for that, huh? Let me give you kisses. Thank you for the gifts.
Yeah, when I was little too, called me tomboy, and I just took it for granted. Yeah, I'm a tomboy. It's just funny because it's about girls who like to play sports.
But you
And
know
a
what?
lot of
You're allowed to
girls do
call a
this stuff.
girl a tomboy, but you're not allowed to call a boy a sissy boy.
No,
That-
no, or sissy girl.
yeah,
Right, right.
Let's see. Are you aware that some people are just tomboys? It doesn't necessarily mean they're
Yeah,
gay. Yes, I
right.
am aware, Pat. Yes, I am. I just know that a majority of people that um, this is what I think, Pat, and I don't have to be right because
Even though
I'm
ninety
just
nine
Edie.
point nine percent of the time
Yeah,
you
I'm
are.
just Edie, Rainbow Granny. But I
hmm
do think that 99% of the time when someone is a tomboy, chances are they are a part of the community. Um, I think so. I saw a little girl the other day, Boy, she's gonna be one cute little butch when she grows up. She's 11 years old now. She had wild hair, long hair, because you're still into that fact that girls with long hair. But boy,
Mm-hmm.
she had a ball cap on, a pair of Nike high tops, and all that.
Mm-hmm.
And her parents are probably saying, "Oh, she's a tomboy. She's a tomboy." But you know what? I seen her. She saw me.
Yeah,
She's
and
a little
here
little lesbian.
JT totally says I grew up playing football, lacrosse, and with a wrestler. So when I came out, people were confused.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Yeah, because now it's like I take it that you're a guy, is that right? And
yeah.
so people were confused because they didn't think, gay guys like to do sports and all of that. Sure.
Right.
This live is a big hug. Oh,
Uh,
good.
Thank you. Anything you'd like to add to it? Any questions, any suggestions, or anything? Feel free to type them in there. We appreciate your feedback and all that. Let's see. I love you too so much. I'm so happy that you found each other. Oh, I'm happy too.
Yeah, so something that I'm noticing now, I mean, I don't know, did anybody still use the term tomboy? I mean, that was an old
I
term. I mean,
don't think so.
now I see a lot of little girls now who are like running and jumping and being wild out in the playground or whatever, where it was only the boys who used to be like that because the girls were told to settle down. And now I don't see parents telling their girls to settle down. It's like kids who like to run and play and climb and do daring things are kind of like allowed to do it now.
Yeah.
And that's really nice. And then it's not about what your sexual orientation is. It's just about who you are as a person and what you like to do. Now we get into this. French toast or pancake? I like pancake.
I would like to have some French toast.
My service dog Poppy has just alerted me. Oh, okay. Be
Carrie,
careful.
okay. That's a positive change. Yes, it is. Let's see. I really enjoyed chilling with you too. Thank you very much, Spider Silk Manor. We enjoy you guys being here. We get up and throw the coffee on and do our thing, and you
And
know,
Maggie was saying that she's always reminding her coworkers that she into women, into girls, because she's girly herself, and so they tend to forget.
yeah.
Yeah.
So when
So
you do that, Maggie, is there any of them that you're attracted to, and you do that to remind them, or do you do
are
that?
they trying to fix you up with guys?
Yeah, are they trying to fix you up with guys? You know, yeah.
And Mexico's in the house.
Hey, Mexico. Good morning. Happy Super Bowl Sunday.
And
Hey,
then
grannies. I'm a lesbian, but I have special needs son. I'm uncertain of dating. Well, I think you should date just like everybody else dates, but I'm gonna tell you, just like I tell you, if you got special needs, non-special needs, boy, girls, whatever, don't invite everybody into the world of your children.
Mhm.
You wait until way long, way, way, way back long after you get to know these people to make sure, because too many people have relationships with people and they'll meet them and think she's so nice or he's so nice. He'll make such a nice step parent and stuff. And they invite these people into their house. And I'm not saying everybody's children gets molested. That happens. But I'm just saying that your children can get emotionally involved with these people. And then
Mhm.
2 weeks later, they're gone and you're on to a
Right,
new one.
right. So let's see. So Maggie saying no, they would ask, the coworker would ask what my boyfriend's name is, and then I'd say my girlfriend's name is Tracy.
Uh,
Yeah. So Grumpy is saying, so I grew up in an all
White. I wonder why everybody uses that as
community.
white. But anyway,
Hmm.
all white community where they needed someone to pick on. So it
Perfect.
was me
And my
and my
pixie
pixie
cut.
cut. Yeah, Grumpy, I know. You know what? If it would have been you, it would have been somebody else for something else. The boy that has a limp, or the girl with
Right.
the funny teeth
And
or
then you
something.
notice you talked a lot about in high school where you saw that the boys who bullied the most were gay themselves.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. A lot of times the boys that bullied the little soft boys were the ones that were down underneath the bleachers after the football game, getting a done.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's what they wanted. Thanks
I'm
for the
gonna
new follows. Thank you,
replenish.
Patty. Thank you, weird one.
You okay if I replenish our
I
coffee?
need a new
Okay.
coffee too. Anybody else here want a coffee? Would you do me a favor? Anybody that's not following us, can you go ahead and follow me now? And like, so I can read you out. I'll give you a shout out. 777 Lucy, thank you for being a new follower. Let's see, hair candy. She's making a coffee now too. So if you follow me, I'll shout you out. You follow me, Kalo. Thank you very much for being a new follower. Let's see, Grumpy. I also tried getting my ears pierced to let them. Oh, you've tried to do the left ear only. So I know I used to wear like one earring every once in a while too, and I try to make sure I wore it in the straight side so that I wouldn't make anybody think that I might be gay. You know. Susie says we're a beautiful couple. Thank you very much, Susie. Addison, I got a cough up in my mouth. You guys forgive me. Addison is our newest follower. Thank you very much. Grumpy, I was 9. I didn't know. Yeah. But you know what, Grumpy? It's all okay now. It's all okay. You know, you need to get yourself. I don't know if you're. I can't remember who all's in relationships now, but get yourself into a relationship, or make sure you got some buddies. Get out there and have some fun and enjoy yourself, because before you know it, I'm 67, getting ready to turn 67, and it like creeps up on you before you know it. So make sure you're out there living it up, doing what you're doing. If you want to date, make sure you date. Go ahead, have fun, because before you know it, I'm telling you, 67's on you. You don't look 67. Well, thank you very much, Carrie. I know I look 70, huh? Yeah, everything's starting to sag a little bit. Let's see, that's my point, Granny. Not everyone is accepting of the special needs community, and I am very careful. That's right, Sherry. And it's not, I mean, I just see so many people that like date people, and this is straight and gay, and they'll just bring these people into their children's life. Next thing you know, kids wake up to have breakfast Sunday morning, and there's some stranger basically sitting at the kitchen table having coffee. And I just think, get it together, take your time, date, whatever, and then bring them in there, because it's just not fair. Let's see. Have an amazing Sunday, beautiful humans. Thank you very much, Hair Candy. Let's see. I have a wonderful husband who understands my past and accepts me for me. That's great, Grumpy. That's great. I don't even let my kids see some of my blood family. Well, I'm the same way too, Grumpy. I mean, I have a lot of family that has accepted, and people that they didn't accept and now they accept, right? But I mean, if they don't accept, I have no desire to interact with them. I just, to me, it's over. So thank you very much, everybody. That's our new followers and our love and all the flowers. Judy's in there getting me a cup of coffee. Boy, does it smell good. Oh, thanks. Hey, I don't mind sharing my knowledge. Between Judy and I, we got over 120 years of knowledge.
That's right.
You know? So read off something, Judy.
So let's see. So what have we got here? Well, hey, St. Louis Slim. Hello, young lady. Coffee is ready.
Wow, is that hot?
Is that hot? Yes,
yeah.
Hot woman made
I'm going to have that hot woman made my coffee. I'm going to have to put a Band-Aid on my tongue.
Hey, wait, what your mug say here? Show them the mug. Said, I'm a catty corn. This was a gift. Somebody from
one of the
said, here, show it here too.
Music Woman. Music Woman is one of the ladies we met here, started about 5 years ago on TikTok, and she sent these mugs to us, which was very nice of her.
What are your thoughts on frogs? Is there something about frogs?
We don't know anything at all about frogs.
Ribbit.
Except for they do have tongues, and they say ribbit, and they eat flies. I don't know. I don't know. We'll have to think that over. You'll have to let us know if there's something about frogs we're missing, because we are senior citizens.
Yeah. Adorable adorable couple.
Aw.
Hi, you guys are so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what was some of the there she go.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think you would make a good drag king. What would your name be if you were a drag king?
I don't know. What should my name be if I was a drag king? I wonder what that would be. What would your name be? Or what I don't know.
What would your name be if you were a drag king or a drag queen? What would your name be? I'm going to go get my coffee. Mine is still brewing. And then anybody else out there, waiting for your coffee, I got it brewing. Let's see. I'm a drag queen, and my name is
Do a flip.
because I do flips. Get out! Wow.
Let's see. My skipper name is Molly Beechwood. Skipper name.
The name.
Oh, maybe a stripper.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I thought skipper. It's like, well, I skip too, but you better put a real bra on when you start that skipping. And baby will come up and knock your head off.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
How long have you guys been together?
12 years. 12 glorious, wonderful years, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Maggie's getting it here. Maggie's drag king name would be Hairy Chest.
Ah, that's a good
clever.
one.
Uh-huh. I've got a tea brewing. Would it be English if I didn't? That's right.
Yes.
Grumpy said, I'm so happy to see you two together.
Well, let me tell you,
Hairy
Carrie, I got to
Chest.
tell you,
That's
this
a
is kind
good
of
one.
funny. We have a granddaughter that just moved here not too long ago from London. And she stays overnight for slumber parties, like on the weekend sometime. And it was so funny. One day I got up and I got to fixing us biscuits. And she was so excited. She was like, oh boy, was she excited. And then when I pulled them out the oven, that little girl's heart was broken because we call them biscuits, but they call them cookies. She
Right.
thought, or they called our cookies biscuits. Anyway,
Biscuits.
whatever.
Right.
She was so disappointed because she thought we were having cookies for breakfast out of the oven,
Right.
and they were just regular old biscuits. And I'm like, do you want some butter and jelly on your biscuit? No, no. I mean, oh yeah, she wouldn't lay down and cried.
We had to learn the difference in our languages, that's for sure.
She's doing really good at adjusting though.
Mm-hmm.
She's doing good because French fries are French fries now because they
Yeah.
used to be chips.
And then what do they call chips? I asked her, what did she call chips? When I showed her a bag of potato chips, she said chips.
Crisp.
And I'm thinking crisp.
She was calling them crisp.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she's adjusting a lot.
Yeah. So Maggie's saying Mike Drop would be a fun king name also.
Mic drop.
SOS. What's SOS? Oh, I gotta go get my coffee. I think it's done brewing.
Okay, sounds good. So we have about 15 minutes. We're going to still be on here, and then we're going to go off and call it a day. We have some chores and stuff to do that we didn't do yesterday. Yesterday was naked cleaning day. And what happened was Judy proceeded to start cleaning naked. And I could only watch for so long, and I told her to sit down and take a break. Because I didn't want her to hurt her back or nothing.
Mm-hmm.
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 I'm just kidding. She wasn't naked cleaning. Let's see, who's going to win the Super Bowl? Don't much matter.
I'm used to the Pats winning, but I read that the expected team, that people are expecting Seahawks to win.
No, the Patriots are going to win.
Well, yeah, if they keep deflating the football and
I
stuff
can't
like that.
stand it. I wish that whole stadium would just drop off the earth and just float on over to London. I heard that they were going to it's going to be like 9 teams that are playing outside of the United States this year, 9 different games.
Wow.
Right. So I would like to see the Patriots just move. I think so too, Patty.
It won't stop you from hearing about them, though, wherever they go.
I'll just say, no, I don't care.
So here, Patty's saying it's rigged. So let's see, what sport is at the Super Bowl?
Oh,
so Carrie,
don't worry about
this
it.
This is American
Don't
football.
worry about it. It ain't even worth talking about. I can't believe we're wasting time with that. I mean, yeah.
Yes, the Jaguars played 2 international games this season. Oh, then I know the Steelers went out to play a game, but what we found out, they go and play the game and come right back. The team members don't even get to tour the country or anything.
Nope.
And I think that's sad.
No, football isn't a waste of time. Well, I'm only feeling that way because, the Steelers just completely let me down. I'm so tired of being depressed about them Steelers. It makes me want to move to another team, move to another
Why
city.
You go to Massachusetts, then you have a winning team.
Oh, my God, because it's too cold there. Massachusetts makes Pittsburgh feel like a nice summer climate.
Right, so instead of -2, it's like -10 over there, huh?
Yeah.
And 2 feet of snow.
become an Eagles fan.
I don't think so.
Oh my God. Patty, I know. That's the
I'm
way
a
to
Steeler
go.
fan myself, said Patty.
Yeah. But I am so tired. You know what? Everybody's tired of watching the Steelers do this bad. Because I mean, we all let Coach Tomlin go, and just I don't even know if they had a goodbye party. I don't even think they had a goodbye party. People probably had their own private goodbye parties.
Yeah, but how can you have a coach for so long and then you know,
Not say goodbye.
and
Well, I think the team
they
was
had a
sad,
lot of
but
Super Bowls under.
no, they didn't. They only had one Super Bowl under Tomlin,
Yeah.
and that was right after they look. I know we don't want to talk sports, huh? And that was right after that he took over. And the way he won was because he took over a winning team. You know?
Yeah.
Oh yes, they don't only need a new quarterback; they need a quarterback. I have never seen. They should hire me. I could do like for as bad, and I have but replace shoulders. I tried to throw an apple out in the yard yesterday and couldn't throw it like 3-4 foot. Tomlin was a great coach. The GM is the problem. You think so, Tully? Think so, huh? I don't know. I don't know. Something's wrong. Let's see. Does the little lady from London still?
Yes, she does.
Yes, she does.
Yes,
It's the cutest little thing. And I mean, sometimes I wonder if she gets tired of me showing her off with that. Because I take her out on Thursdays. That's me and her day. And we'll go like somewhere and I'll tell somebody, she's originally from London. And they'll say, "Oh, really?" And they'll say, "Does she have an accent?" I say, "Yeah." And I say, "Say hi." And she'll look at me and she'll say, you know, and I'll say, "Tell them your name," and she'll tell them, and you can hear the little accent, and they're so cute. And then they'll say, "Bye," and she'll just look at them, and I'll say, "Tell them bye," because I want them to. I want her to. For one, I want her to be brave.
Yeah.
And not be scared, and especially don't be scared when I'm standing beside you.
Right.
You have nothing to be scared of when I'm standing beside you.
And then we watched Mary Poppins with her, and Edie just loved it because when we sing the song together, our little granddaughter is able to sing it. With
you got the little accent going on. Just a spoonful of sugar.
Yeah.
I should probably do that in like a rap form, huh? Just a spoonful of sugar makes the milk. Okay.
So we've got a few more minutes here. Any more questions for us?
Yes.
Or other kind of comment that was the same when we had a girl from Ohio come to our school in England.
Oh, you loved her accent? She had an Ohio accent?
Midwestern. People kept making her say stuff.
Oh, shoot. Yeah, well, I'll say something for you. What you want me to say?
Edie got let's see, left field and personal, but do you two have any experience with substance use within a relationship?
Well, yes. I am a reformed alcoholic. That's what they mean, right? I could be an alcoholic again today. I guess I'll always be an alcoholic as long as I stay away from the alcohol. I'm okay. Yeah, I drank for many, many years. Honestly, I think I actually started drinking when I was probably about 14 years old, when we were just kids, and we would get like a beer and hide it behind the bush and drink it and everything. So I had my off and on, but I have not drank now for about 10 years. And yeah, I don't like the smell of alcohol anymore. If I'm around the smell of alcohol, I find myself getting kind of angry because I don't like the smell of alcohol, and I'm wrong because I want the whole world to kind of conform around me. I know I'm wrong. I know I don't want them to don't open a beer and sit it down in front of me. I know that I like beer, but I'm tempted.
But you don't want to smell it.
Yeah, I don't want to smell it. And don't open a whiskey and lay it down in front of me because I can't stand the smell of it. And I find it to be just so annoying, and I just feel like because I don't drink anymore, I feel like there's a time and a place for everything. And I understand, like, if you're at a party and you're hanging out with your friends and you're drinking and everything, that's one thing. But I just don't understand, because I'm a reformed alcohol, why you have to drink at the dinner table. Why, but I used to drink all the time too. So
yeah. And drinking at the dinner table is a common thing, to have a drink with your dinner.
Well, usually it's wine or something.
Right, this is true.
These people
Yeah.
that are drinking like, whiskey on ice, it's like, do you
Yes.
have to have whiskey on ice when you're having a pork chop?
Hmm.
This just feels like, let's see, I'm glad I can drink due.
I
Oh,
can't drink due to the medicine I'm
but
on.
you know what? When a
Yeah.
person is a true alcoholic, they don't care about the medicine they're on or anything else. They don't care if they're sitting there with someone that doesn't like the smell of the alcohol, or because it's what is important to you. Let's see, I live in New York and it's so hard to be social without alcohol involved. That's what JT's really saying.
Yeah.
And I understand that. That's one of the reasons we kind of slacked off some of the places that we were going, because I just could not stand there. I mean, and it wasn't that I wanted to drink when I got there. I just found it to be annoying. When you're around people that are drinking, when you're not drinking, it's just kind of like, I don't want to, I can't sit here and watch this stuff.
Now, here's something else that we learned along the way. Edie for a while was feeling bad because I wasn't drinking either since Edie stopped drinking. And she thought, wow, but maybe I want to drink. And she feels bad. And it's like, and I said, well, no, we're in this together. We're in it together because if this is an illness, then we don't bring anything in the house, that makes you ill. And I didn't know how to explain that. I didn't need alcohol. But when we were talking with the group once, somebody reminded Edie that maybe for me, alcohol is not important. And I said that was it.
Right.
And I didn't even know
And
how
for
to
me,
word,
it
how to
was
phrase
very
that.
important. For me, I mean, in my life, I mean, I was fortunate to not wreck my car, to never go to jail, to not physically beat people up, or any of that kind of stuff. But I know that I owe a whole lot of people apologies out there because of the way I've said things or done things during my binges on alcohol. You know, so
Yeah, and substance abuse is,
so you're still struggling. I totally understand it. I just stay away from it, honestly. I don't go anywhere. I don't have the, I mean, we have get togethers here at the house, and I don't purchase alcohol for anybody. If they want to bring alcohol, that's their thing, because I want them to be comfortable. And I know that they're not going to sit here and drink enough that they're falling down drunk. But I don't buy it. I'm not spending my money on it.
right. We just don't keep it in the house ourselves. So
Yeah.
here, well, JT, you said manage a bar in New York City, and it's so hard to not drink. And
Wow.
so that's, can you find something else to do? I guess is the question.
And I'm sure it's really hard too, because we had
having it around you all
somebody
the
had
time.
beer here or something one day,
Mhm.
and I never even drank beer. But you know what? It was so tempting to me to just take that beer and just take a drink of it, because I was curious to see what it, what would it
Yeah.
do? Like, would it give me a buzz, or would it do anything to me? I don't know. But I was
Mhm.
always a vodka drinker. I drink vodka and chase it with river water, you know?
So that's really a hard place to be, JT, if you're around alcohol all the time and it's your job too. That's tough. I mean, we had that TV show Cheers, but that was, with a guy stopped drinking
But
and he
see,
had a bar. But that's
yeah,
just a
that's
TV
yeah.
show.
And I wouldn't even now, with the way my world is, I wouldn't even watch that show, because I can't stand it. I really
Yeah.
can't. I think maybe because if I do watch it, it would probably make me think like, yeah, I'd like to have one of them, or I don't know.
So JT says 7 days sober and really proud of it.
Congratulations,
Congratulations. And
JT.
you should be.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I do find that I do drink a lot of coffee. I drink a lot of coffee, because it was, and chocolate. Did you know? I mean, JT, I don't know if you know this, but if you really truly believe you have an alcohol problem, that I found that chocolate like M&Ms and Hershey Kisses and stuff help get rid of that. Not get rid of it, but it's like a substitute.
Any advice for the partner supporting the drinker? And you mean to support the person to stop drinking, who
You go
stopped
ahead.
drinking? I mean, it's just that I said, in our case, I I just say we're in it together. You know, if alcohol is something that makes Edie sick and it's bad for her, then it's bad for us, then we just work at it together. I don't have any, we don't have any alcohol in the house. And every once in a while, I might drink when I'm out with my family or out somewhere, but it's just not important to me to drink. And
And I'm glad
that's the
because I
main
don't think
thing.
I could actually be in a relationship with someone that daily drank.
Mhm.
Like it's okay. Like we'll go out and she's with friends or whatever, and they have drinks or something. But
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, alcohol ruined my last
and
relationship.
it
It
would have
would.
ruined mine too if Judy wouldn't have been as strong as she was, and as sort supportive as she was. It would have ruined mine because I had started drinking so much that it was just like I was hiding it from myself, and you can't hide nothing from yourself.
Hmm.
Let's see, did you?
Ever drink, daily drink. I'm sorry if you already said
Oh,
that.
that's okay. I don't mind talking about it because I feel like if this gives anybody the help that they need out there, I would love to share. Yes, I did drink daily every day. I bought at the end of the week on payday, I would buy 2 half gallons of vodka and I would hide one of them in the trunk of my car so that the world would not realize I had that much vodka that I was drinking. Yes, I drank daily. I mean, I couldn't get off work fast enough to get a drink. I was keeping it in my car so that I could have a drink on the way home. I mean, it was bad. It was really, really bad.
Yeah, JT, I used to drink a bottle of bourbon every day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it was
It,
it would burn my stomach. It was getting to where it was burning my stomach, and I knew that was I just couldn't. I remember telling Judy I wanted to quit drinking and I just could not quit. And I was
and
afraid to go to rehab because I worked a job and I was so afraid that if I went to rehab, my job would find out that I had a drinking problem and then I'd be in some kind of hell with that. You want to read any of
and
that?
Carrie saying I'm 14 years recovered from anorexia. Addiction is awful.
Yes.
Yes, we are. We are our own worst enemy. My sister is dying from pancreatitis from drinking. It really is for me right now. Right now, thank you so much for sharing.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
welcome.
And I mean, I want to say this. When I was a kid, I had a number of friends who had alcoholism in their family. And so it may be that just growing up with these friends, I understood and learned a lot about alcoholism. And then being in the gay community, there was a lot of drinking in the gay community because, everybody was
Self
suppressing and
medicating.
hating themselves for being
Right.
gay.
And that's what I was doing too, was self medicating. I found something that would make me kind of happy, and even though I was unhappy, I was still happy.
So I have to say, I learned a lot from friends and from the gay community how to be supportive of people who stop drinking, how to understand drinking, so it wasn't some kind of taboo, but to understand that what an addiction is, and to also how to be really supportive when somebody stops drinking.
Yeah. Well, you know what you're talking about, the peer pressure. I
Mhm.
realized that this is crazy too, that out of our big circle of friends, majority of them didn't drink. I was the one that was drinking. I was the one that was encouraging, like, let's go get drinks, let's have drinks.
Yeah.
And now that I don't drink, I realize that they don't drink either.
Hmm.
There's a couple of them that do, but let's
So
see.
here's another thing. You know, JT saying also it's hard to be a drag queen in a nightlife without drinking. Alcoholism, this is Playgirl. Alcoholism ran deep in our family. My great aunt just came out of a coma from drinking, lost my mom's. Okay. Here's something else. I mean, I had an uncle who because of health he always went to the bar to hang out with the guys, right? And
Hmm.
that's what the guys did. But he got to the point where he was sick and he couldn't have alcohol. He couldn't drink alcohol. It could kill him. And so the hit bartender would give him non-alcoholic beer and pour it in a glass. So the guys were still thinking he was drinking with them,
See, but
but
that's
it wasn't.
amazing because when you're an alcoholic, I can't drink fake alcohol.
Mm-hmm.
I want the real deal, because I can't fake myself out like that.
Oh, but yeah, I mean, he wasn't an alcoholic, but
Oh,
it was just that was a social thing. I'm talking about the social
okay.
thing of drinking
Yeah.
and how he could be social and drinking and not have the guy, get mad at him because he's not really drinking alcohol with them.
Yes, truly, it is so hard to say no. And Bobby, hey, I it's rough, but you know what? All I can do is be grateful that I quit when I did. And so now I got the rest of my life to keep on enjoying myself. Do you know, I remember thinking I wanted to be the grandma. I remember when I quit smoking cigarettes too. I wanted to be the grandma, smell like chocolate chip cookies and not like cigarette smoke.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you're not a smoker and you smell cigarette smoke, you think, oh my God, that's horrible. But I'm trying to fix the thing. But
Yeah.
and then the same with alcohol. I wanted to be a fun grandma that I could put the kids in the car and drive them somewhere, and I knew I wasn't going to be under the influence of something, or just live long enough. We had alcoholism in my family too. My father died when I was 16 years old, and he was an alcoholic the whole entire time. And he was one of them good alcoholics like me. He was one of them ones that went to work and never missed work, never wrecked his car, never went to jail, didn't beat my
Mm-hmm.
mom up and all those. He was just an alcoholic.
Mm-hmm.
He just sat there in his recliner and he'd slam them down every day, every night until, he ended up having, health problems, which was really bad and everything like that. And he did die. And I remember being angry when I was a kid, just thinking, how come you couldn't quit? Because they told me, if he could just quit drinking, he could live, and
Mm-hmm.
he just could not quit. And to me, it was just like, what? Until I came to the point where I could not quit. And I
Mm-hmm.
did. I remember telling Judy when we first got together, I was like, maybe not first got together, but well, it wasn't long. I really
Mm-hmm.
wanted to quit drinking. And I remember I took her to meet my therapist. And I
Okay.
said to Judy, I says, I'm an alcoholic, right? And she said, yes. And I was just like, "Then what the hell's wrong with you? Why would you be involved with someone that you know is an alcoholic?"
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
And why? Well, I had fun with you. I liked you, and I just must have seen a lot of good in you that wasn't affected by the alcohol. I
And
mean,
that's what you told
alcoholism is
me.
an illness, not a personality.
See, and that's what you told me, that you
Now,
saw a lot of good in me beyond, just the
the
fact that
drinking.
I was drinking,
Yeah,
you know.
and I think that we both knew that alcoholism with drinking, we wouldn't be able to be married and have a commitment because the alcohol would end up destroying the relationship, and I think we were both aware of that danger.
Yeah. See, I
But yeah.
I probably couldn't even think clear enough to make it like that. I just, I was all about just having a good time and having a drink,
Mhm.
and that's just basically where I was. And going to work, having a good time and having a drink. That
Yeah.
was it.
So now we're also asking, what's your suggestion to say no to alcohol without saying I'm sober? And I mean, I don't
Oh,
know. Is
I
it
just
a
think just
problem to
say
say
I
I'm sober?
I think
Or
it's
I'll just
okay
say
to
it.
say you're
Just
sober.
yeah.
Kisses.
Mwah.
Thank you for the gifts. Thank you very much for the gifts. It actually adds up and allows us to get a pizza. It's like buying us a drink, but not buying us a drink. Yeah. Okay. As far as saying you're sober, I don't have a problem. Matter of fact, I actually, I think I probably say it too much now. I will actually almost announce it. I don't drink anymore. I don't drink now. I don't drink. I just don't
Mhm.
drink because I don't have a problem telling people that the reason I don't drink is because I finally woke up one day and realized I was an alcoholic and that it had to stop. So what happened was I was in the hospital. I had a gallbladder, and I went into the hospital. I was in the hospital for 10 days.
Mhm.
So in those 10 days, that allowed me to dry out. And I didn't even realize, but there is an actual withdrawal that comes
Mhm.
from being on alcohol. And Judy witnessed the
Yeah.
withdrawal that I was going through while I was in
Yeah.
the hospital. So evidently, I believe the hospital probably realized it too. They never really talked to me about it though, and I felt like they
Yeah.
should have.
Well, they kept asking you, and you were denying it, so they couldn't say anything more than that.
Well, they asked me when I first got there, like
Yeah.
how many drinks did I have, and I'm like
Hmm.
at least a couple a day, and Have you ever, when they asked me, have you ever gone through alcohol withdrawal? And I looked at them and I'm like, no, why would I do that? Because why? But I understand that now, that the reason they asked me that was because they wanted to know if I had actually ever gone through withdrawal, because
Mhm.
I really didn't realize there was an actual withdrawal. I just
Yeah,
thought you just quit drinking, and you know, I
yeah.
just didn't want to quit drinking because I knew I did not want to quit drinking. But
But the thing is
I
that you
did want to
went
quit.
you went 10 days without any alcohol. You did go
Yes.
through withdrawal, and then you didn't pick it up again after that.
No. No. Matter of
So here
fact,
was your chance to not have to.
I
Yeah.
was so serious about the fact that I had come off of the alcohol, and this was something that I really wanted in my life, was to not be with alcohol. Was that I even refused to have like bourbon steaks and stuff like that,
Hmm.
anything that was cooked with alcohol.
Right.
And I know that people say that if it's cooked with alcohol, the alcohol gets all burned away, but I can still smell it. If you put down one of those bourbon cooked steaks or something in front of me, I could smell the bourbon from it, and I don't like the smell
Hmm.
anymore. I mean, you can say
And you can
whatever,
say the alcohol burns off, but then when I read more about it, it doesn't. It doesn't completely.
but I just
Yeah.
don't. Yeah, and I don't want it
Yeah.
at all. Because if you made it through, don't take it back. Don't go back. And that's what I'm saying to everybody here that's with us too. If you make it through and you don't drink the alcohol and you do manage to get away from it and you can be your 7 days sober and everything, don't pick it up for nothing.
Yeah. And
Just leave it
then
alone.
little what is your name?
Littering in.
Lillian says that that's what happened with my dad. He was even violent with the staff, but the staff wouldn't say it was.
Right.
Yeah.
Let's see. And then Truly says, I've been going through withdrawal now. It's really hard. Well, Truly, I don't know how much you drank. Um, I know that it's uh, it's it's dangerous to go through withdrawal without medical help if
Hmm.
you're truly an
Yeah.
alcoholic. I didn't
Yeah.
know that neither. I know that there's medicines and stuff that they have to give you in order to, to make it. No, I didn't go to rehab because I had those 10 days in the hospital and they were there to watch me. And after I left out of there, I just
That,
never touched it.
yeah.
So I don't know
And
what they
it's
gave me in the hospital as far as medicine to help
hmm
me, because I was probably, Judy remembers I was talking
yeah,
crazy talk.
yeah, and you're miserable. You're in such agony. So it's a huge trigger for me too. Smelling it on someone's breath
Hmm.
or the still smell is harsh.
Yes, yes. Thank you. I'm glad somebody else understands that, because I mean, I've had
Yeah.
people look at me like, "Well, give me a break." I'm just drinking, but they don't realize. And I mean, and I do realize that I'm harsh when I say, I don't want it around me,
Hmm.
because if you walk a mile in my shoes and where I've been, you would totally understand.
So I've known friends, who have gone to rehab and it helped them. I've known friends who've gone to AA and it helped them. And I've known of family members who weren't addicted to alcohol or drugs also going to their support group and it's been helpful. So, I it's whenever anybody is ready, anybody listening here who is with someone who's addicted or who is trying to stop their addiction, get the outside help because it
Yeah.
works.
Well,
It
and so I
works.
will touch on this. After I got out of the hospital, I think it was like the next day or so, Judy went to work and everything. We went back to life, and I went to AA. Well, when I went to AA, I was sitting there in AA, and if you ever been to an AA meeting, it's just like, it's almost like you see on TV, but worse. And so I'm sitting there and I'm surrounded by all these people that reek of 10,000 packs of cigarettes, and they just look like hell. And I'm telling you, just look like hell. Hair a mess, beards growing in, just yesterday's funky clothes on, just looking like shit, right? And I looked around, and that's when I started to cry. I sat there and the tears just busted down, and I just sat there and I started crying. Men and women there and everything. And these ladies brought me over a box of tissues, and they handed me some candy. and they rubbed me on the back and they said it's going to be okay. And honestly, that's when I cried because I looked around and what I thought I was better than, I was one of. When I
Mhm.
looked around and I saw these people that looked like shit, that had their lives so completely out of control that they had most have been forced to attend these meetings and stuff,
Mhm.
and I was there on a willingly basis because I was trying to figure out how to fix my life. I was just like, oh my God, I'm one of them. So I'm okay now. I don't like AA. It had its reasons for not liking it, but it had its one good thing. When I got there and you surround yourself with a bunch of people and realize that I'm one of them, it's like, whoa, wait a minute here. I got to get this together.
Here's the other thing. What you're
Look,
reminding
whoa,
me.
what a way to capture that. The
Yeah.
thing that I thought I was better than, I was. I thought I
Mhm.
was. Nice job, nice car, nice house, nice woman, nice, this, got myself together until I look around and it's like, wait a minute. They see themselves like they are. They don't see themselves raggedy.
Mhm.
So all of a sudden, here I am. And I must be raggedy too. Here I am.
And Hillary saying, "Love my AA, best beauty parlor in the world."
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. You just go to the beauty
Yeah.
parlor and you talk. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. You guys always make me so happy to see and give hope. Thank you for that. You know what? Thank
Yeah.
you very much for coming on and supporting us. And we've been doing this, like I said, for 5 years. For anybody that doesn't know us, I'm Edie.
I'm Judy.
And together
Together
we're
with
the
the
Rainbow
Rainbow
Grannies.
Grannies.
We're actually on here a little longer than we normally stay because, this was such a serious, in depth
Hmm.
conversation. And I really appreciate, those who appreciate listening and learning from, us,
Right.
you know?
And something else I want to say that reminded me of when you said that you went to AA and thought, oh, this is me. This is who I
Right,
am. This is whether we're part of the LGBTQ plus community, whether we're addicted to something. It's like once we know what's going on, then we can deal with it. Right.
right,
But until we know, we deny being gay, then we can't embrace being gay.
right,
Or we deny we're addicted to something and we can't get ourselves unaddicted.
right.
It's but once we know, then we have something real to work with. And then everything gets better. It really does. The 12-step program has changed
Yeah,
our
see,
lives.
I never, like I said, I never really got into the
Hmm.
AA. I can't like profess to be one of those AA people and read the book and the 12 steps and everything. I wasn't into it at all. But just to be able to surround myself with like people that were having the same problem as me and
Hmm.
learning from them and watching them,
Hmm.
that's where I got mine at. And so,
And
um,
that is, we each learn our own way. We each get our support the way we need it. So, oh, that is so beautiful. Too cute. And hey, it's the sobriety to stay sober and clean.
yeah,
I
yeah.
think
Well,
it
I
works
mean,
different
but
for
I think
everyone, whatever works for you.
that's true.
Yeah.
But I also, I mean, I have other addictions. I'm addicted to food. I love food. I mean, it's a daily struggle to just not overeat so much.
Hmm.
Or, like I said about chocolate, how you get that feeling off of chocolate. I get a high off of chocolate. I'll
Hmm.
eat it. And it like takes me, it's either I'm here or I'm here.
Yeah.
So I mean, and one thing they do encourage you at AAA is to go ahead and I didn't know that neither till I went to the AA meeting and they started talking about, here, eat some chocolate. And I was just like, I don't really want the chocolate. And then like, yeah, eat some chocolate. You'll feel better. Just buy yourself a big bag of chocolate. And it was the truth. I mean, it helped. I think there's some kind of the alcohols, the chocolate alcohols or sugar
Hmm.
alcohols that are in them that kind of help.
Yeah. Get you over.
Yeah.
So also when we go to women's music festivals, there will always be a sobriety tent there too, which has been really helpful, really nice for women in the community. So um, and these women's music festivals, I mean, it's about the music, but it's a whole lot about the community,
And
a
the self
supportive
care,
community, self care.
to learn
Yeah.
how to take care of yourself. So, what I found too is when you go to these women's music festivals, if you go to the coffee tent or whatever, the coffee tent can cost you $3 a cup. But if you go to the one where they're not drinking, you get over and get yourself a free mug of coffee all day long. What's this?
So, just asking, you all always wear rainbow clothing?
Well, on here we definitely do. We wear rainbow clothing. We try to, so that everybody will know exactly who we are.
Yeah, when it happened upon our lives,
Yeah, when you roll
where
into
you
here,
are.
you realize that, wait a minute, they're wearing rainbow clothing. They must be part of the
LGBTQ plus community.
No doubt. That must be two lesbians sitting there. Yep, that's us. So then that way, we just help open up. If you want to stay, you stay. If you don't, then it's okay. Now, Native Liz, it's very nice to meet you. I don't know if I've met you on here before, but thank you very much for taking time out to comment. So anybody else got anything else they want to talk about? Because it's really been nice to a long time ago. Okay, let's see. You have become my aunties. Oh, truly, truly, truly in love with you, girl. I know. Edie, stop singing. Let's see. I love you guys. Oh, thank you very much, Rev. Let's see. Rex Eagle Feather. Oh, you guys are real sweet. Do you have anything else you'd like to talk about there, Judy?
I think oh, here we go. Another serious question.
Dun,
Okay.
dun, dun.
We're ready.
Dun, dun, dun. Serious.
I'm in no hurry. I got nothing to do today.
Hey, are you serious?
Huh?
Are you serious?
I know I'm Judy.
Oh, okay. So this question must be for both of us.
It must be. Okay. You can ask the question.
Go ahead. Go away. Go ahead.
Maybe it take time to type it in, huh?
Yeah. Serious.
Yeah. And another, okay, here was another suggestion for somebody, because Tuli here is saying, okay, their friends want them to drink when they're together and they don't want to drink. And
No.
I would think for anybody in that predicament, you're going to be in an environment where there's drinking. Do you have any friends, anybody else who's not drinking who can just stand
Well,
by
I'm going to tell you, though, if you got
You
friends that are encouraging you to drink, this is coming from Rainbow Granny. They are not your friends. Do you know what they want? They want misery loves company. And they don't want to be alone in there. People that smoked crack way back in the crack days, they didn't smoke crack by themselves. They found themselves a friend to smoke crack with so that they would have a buddy. And that way they could say, I don't smoke crack by myself. She smokes it too. Oh, well, she don't. She don't. Neither one of us smoke crack. But if we did, we wouldn't have this weight problem. We'd be a little thinner.
Yeah, and then I don't know what to say. I mean, for me being out in the gay community, with the drinking community, but with anybody who stopped drinking, everybody was supportive of them. I mean, we just all knew that drinking was a problem.
But that was the nice people then. But see, if you were hanging around and if I was hanging around with people that wanted me to drink, you would suggest I not hang out with them people because you wouldn't want me into that.
Right. And I think Tori had a tough time because she's a drag queen and this is the culture.
You just have to say no. I know that sounds crazy, but
you might actually be the leader in the trends there.
That's right. Because once I woke up and realized that my friends wasn't really drinking either. They might have a couple here and there or whatever, but they're not drinking. Good morning, Sabella B. Nice to see you.
So we never got our serious question.
Yeah. We were waiting on our serious question, but we never got it. But thank you very much, everybody, for joining us and hanging out and having fun.
And hopefully we'll be back next weekend.
Yeah.
Want everybody to have a good week.
We got that another new grandchild that's on its way.
Right. So my drag mom is sober, but it's so hard to say that to people I just meet.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, truly. I honestly, I scream it I will tell somebody in the grocery store that I don't drink. I mean, because I don't drink. And
totally, if you're 7 days sober and it may take a while for you to feel comfortable in your own skin to let people know, but go ahead and be, if your drag mom is sober, then you've got some support right there, which is extremely important.
And you know what? They got AA meetings everywhere. Just because it wasn't for me doesn't mean it's not for that. They wouldn't have had this organization going on for the past 100 years. So it wouldn't hurt for like maybe this afternoon before the game comes on or whatever. Go hit
Mhm.
one of the meetings. You hit one of the
Mhm.
meetings, look around and see what you see.
Mhm.
It's a wake up call in all in itself. Because I'm gonna tell you, man, when I sat there and I looked around and I thought, holy crap, where the heck am I? Just
And there are AA groups
for
for the gay
just women,
community too.
right? And I
So
went to
you be
ones
able
that
to.
were just women. I went to ones that were, people my age or people younger. I mean,
Mhm.
they had all kinds of them. So if you just look them up, find yourself one to go to, and
Oh, and then here we're learning the virtual ones too. And so even phone call meetings, even I'm going to do that
right,
today. Thank you. Yes, it's good. Yeah,
right,
the support we need because that's the thing. We're always fighting the devil in this, but there's support out there, and that's what's really good.
right.
And at some point, 7 days sober is nothing to sneeze at.
No,
I'm ready to cry.
but you
That is
know
so
what?
wonderful. And
But if you have one this afternoon, then you got to start all over again,
mhm.
and you just don't want to do this.
Yeah,
You don't
but
want
I
to go
would
there.
say that sometimes people slip, and if you do slip,
Yeah.
it doesn't mean you slid back into it. It's just a
Oh,
slip,
I've
and you
thought
come back
about
out
it.
of it.
I thought about it. I mean, it's been 10 years since I've had a drink. But I mean, I would like to have one right now. It never goes away.
Mhm.
I want it to be gone forever, but it never goes away.
So
Let's see, you're reading.
yeah, so survive anything. They're looking forward to pics of the new one too, of the new
Oh, the
baby.
new baby. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The new baby. That's it. We're hoping to come back and be here next Saturday and Sunday. But we have a new grandbaby on its way real soon. And
Yeah.
so we don't know exactly what we'll be doing. Let's see, your cravings for a drink never changes. Well, it's not like, no,
It's not
it's,
like a 24/7.
yeah, it's
Right.
not, yeah, it's not that bad. And then I'm not swinging past the store to buy none. Hey, Elisa, how you doing? That's one of my girls. That's Wanda's
Yeah.
niece.
Okay.
It's good to see you. I saw that picture of you online last night. You're looking good, girl. Are you single? Because there's a lot of single people on here that might be saying, "Hey." Shoot.
Thank you for all the gifts, everybody.
Yes, thank you for the gifts. We really
Mhm.
appreciate it. So we were just talking about, being gay and being sober and, a little bit of everything. So,
Oh, and somebody way back here just remembered to ask if we have trouble with when the other person flirts with somebody. Like if I see you flirting, I think it's
if
funny.
you had trouble with it, you'd be in trouble
Hmm.
because I flirt nonstop. And I know that's part of my ego thing. That's what it is. Let's see. I don't think you two realize how much you've influenced me. Oh, truly. I'm glad we could help you,
and here I know you two have been trying to go, but that's okay. Like I said, we got nowhere to be. We got the
No,
Olympics to
really, just
watch and
drinking
the Super
coffee.
Bowl to watch
I
and the
wanted, okay,
refrigerator to clean out.
we're going to clean the refrigerator out today. We were going to do it as a joint effort. I figured, even if I'd sit on the chair and because, my legs and back and just pull out all the stuff and then we just throw away what we don't need. And, that's what I was planning on doing.
Yeah, but flirting, yeah. If Edie stopped flirting with people, I would worry what was wrong.
Hmm.
And I
Better
don't know. Am I
book
a
me a
flirt?
ticket
I
to the
don't know if
nursing
I'm a
home.
much of a
Book
flirt.
me a ticket to the nursing home because something wrong.
I used to be a big flirt. I don't know if I've
You're
been
not.
much of a flirt lately.
No, you're
I'm
not a
not.
flirt. A
Mhm.
matter of fact, when I flirt with you, you start blushing.
Can I adopt you two into my chosen family?
Sure can. Sure
Absolutely.
can. That's how we got the name Rainbow Grannies.
Yeah, flirting makes life fun. Yes, it does.
Yeah, it does. Adds a little fun to it and everything. Let's see.
Here's
Oh,
what I get. Here's what I think is funny. If somebody real fine walked past me and I'm watching her butt move and I don't even notice I'm watching, Edie tells me, yeah, she's got a cute butt, doesn't she?
uh-huh. Oh, yeah. I look over at her and I wait for her to look at me because then she smiles because it's like, oh, she didn't even realize she was looking.
I totally want to be adopted, but I'm 54. That's fine.
As long as you can move a shovel to help do the driveway, you're good. Thank you for the flowers.
Mm. But if it becomes a point of contention with your partner, though, and it's about the
Oh,
flirting, I think if you're talking
oh,
about
those are
somebody
fancy
flirting
words.
because
That's fancy words. Go ahead.
if somebody's flirting with the intention to follow through, that's a different thing.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
So,
she knows. She knows I can't follow through. The way my knees and hips and stuff are, I mean, all I can do is smile at you and talk a little junk for a minute.
April can do everything. She can even help you clean out the refrigerator.
Come on over, April. Am I flirting? Was that flirting? Come on over, April.
Yeah, yeah.
Come help clean out the
Just
refrigerator.
Edie will flirt right here all the time.
All the time. All the time,
Flirting
for
for
real.
fun and flirting for gang are two different things. Yes, they are.
Well, I am flirting for gain. If April's gonna come over and clean the refrigerator out, we're on. Like, I'll cook you dinner. I'm gonna make a turkey breast this afternoon with some mashed potatoes, gravy, and the works. I'm making the works here. So anyway, let's all flirt.
That's right.
Okay,
Hey,
that's pretty much what we do. Hey, how you doing? Let's see. Okay, I'm up for that.
Yeah, people invite me so much these days. I don't want to flirt with anyone. Oh, people irritate me so much today.
Oh.
Aw.
Oh, I like to flirt. Let's see. Hey, oh, is that you flirting,
Hey.
Native Liz?
Hey.
Hey, how you doing? That's how I say it. Let's see. Oh, hey, girl. Hey. I'm a natural flirt. Heard your kiss. How you doing? You know that. You know why you're a natural flirt? Because anybody that named themselves Hershey Kiss, I mean, that's like somebody named themselves Alligator. They ain't but Hershey
Okay.
Kiss, you sweet and soft. Mm, mm. Let's see. Bring it on. The views are going to the roof, girl. Oh, shoot.
Oh, thank you for the gift.
Yes, thank you very much. Mm.
Yeah, actually, the gift will come in handy when new baby's born and you're not cooking. We can order the pizza then.
Yeah. Let's see. You're cracking 35 views. It's okay. It's okay. We're okay with 35 views. We did have 100 here earlier today. People come and go and everything like that. The people that are here are people they're here because they want to be. They're not. It's okay. Let's see. Hope to catch you live again. I hope you do too. We usually come on here Saturday and Sunday morning at 9 o'clock in the morning Eastern time. So I'm going to get ready and we're going to call it a day. We're going to call it a day over here on YouTube too. Thank you very much for hanging out with us and having a good time. Thank you. Let's see. You guys always make me smile. I'm glad you guys make us smile. Thank you. Oh, look at the gifts. We should stick around so we can get more gifts, huh? Here, did you see? I was topless for a second. Did you just miss that? I pulled my
you can
shirt
rewind it on YouTube and try to catch it.
Yeah. On TikTok you missed it, but over here on YouTube you might get to see it again because, yeah. Thank you. Look at all the gifts. Oh, Thank you so much, littering. That's I don't even know what to say. I'm speechless.
How can you be speechless?
No, you know what? I really am. I'm thinking about how happy I feel that there were so many people that were because we can talk about this once we get off here, but I'll talk about it right now.
Oh my God! Look at all these gifts.
Oh, thank you. How happy I am that there was people that really needed the talk that we had about the addiction and how addiction has to do with so many different things with alcohol and drugs and pornography and just anything that you just can't seem to control yourself. Chocolate, food addictions
Coffee.
or I guess anything you can't control yourself at is considered an addiction.
Addicted to love.
Yeah, I know a lot of people say they're addicted to, well, they don't say it, but I've heard about being addicted to pornography.
Yeah. Yeah, that's when when pornography, when people could watch it on their computer, that became a problem. A lot of people had the addiction and they were at work and they couldn't shut it off.
So do you think Did you think when they were at work like that, they just watch it, or you think they was, knocking the edge off too? Because I don't think it'd be really bad to watch it. I think it's when you knock the edge off at work it makes it bad. What state are we from? The state of confusion. No, we're from Pennsylvania. We live in Pennsylvania.
Addicted to TikTok.
Yes. Oh, now that's something that a lot of people have too. That's why they just put that thing on there to limit the amount of hours like the kids can watch it because
Oh,
kids get
yeah.
addicted.
Wow, this just happened at my work, or I heard about it at work anyway. Wow.
Wow, where somebody was knocking the
Yeah, they
edge
get
off, huh?
addicted to cybersex.
Wow. Not at work. Well, you know what? I mean, you might as well go out to the car, get yourself a drink, come in, and watch some porn. Maybe it'll be okay if they watch the porn in the car on
Uh-huh.
on your lunch break. Okay,
Uh-huh.
that is my advice. If you're going to watch porn at work, go out in the car and watch it. You know,
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
park way at the far end of the lot too.
Anyway, moving on.
Thank you very much. Okay, well, we're out of here. I
See ya.
appreciate
Have a
you
great
guys.
week,
See you
everybody.
next
Have a great
weekend.
day. Enjoy the Olympic this week.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye. I'm trying to hit the button.